Hi, Ryann. My name is Krista Whitehead, and I am with Digital Velocity and SEO. And you were in contact with Amanda pretty recently here. And so, as promised, here is a custom video screencast for your business, Flowers from Ryann. And in this video today, we're going to cover 3 key tips that you can begin implementing today to boost your online presence and bring in far more clients on a monthly basis and far outrank your competition. Now, in this video, we're going to go over content, citations, and backlinks. And if by the end of this video, you like what you've seen and you like what you've heard, and you can see that we've got some good tricks up our sleeve that can help you in your business, then please feel free to reach out to us. If not, that's totally fine as well. Still, please feel free to take these tips and begin implementing them today on your own. And let's go ahead and get started. The 3 things I want to talk about, like I said, are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, when I'm talking about content, I'm talking about everything on your front page here. And that includes the pictures, it includes the words, it includes what the pictures are saved as. And so if I come over here and I come to your logo, for example, and I right-click on your logo, and I go down here to save image as. This is what Google sees. Google recognizes even these letters and numbers behind that picture. And so a key thing here is that it will be beneficial to go behind your pictures and resave them and then re-upload them as a keyword or a key term that customers use when searching for flower shops in your area. And Google likes to see about 1,000 to 1,500 words on your front page. This allows a lot of space for you to let your potential clients know what it is you do and what areas you are in and how you do it. And so you want to have enough space on your page to allow for that information and for it to clearly communicate to your clients who you are and the type of business that you have. A second, though, very important thing is that you want to make sure you've got enough space. You've got enough content so that you can fit in a good amount of keywords and key terms that customers are using when searching for what you have to offer. And keywords are important because they almost act as a magnet to attract those clients to your site, right? And so another practical thing with content is if we are trying to outrank our competition, we need to see exactly what our competition is doing in these 3 areas. And so with content, I pretty much scanned, I came over here and I saw Buds and Blooms, right? And this is a flower shop that is in your area in Washington. And so I scanned their site and I scanned your site and I compared the numbers, right? So right now you've got 417 words of content on your front page. That's what came up in this wordcounter.net tool. And so I scanned your competition and I see that they have 666 words. So currently they are beating you in content. However, it's not hard at all to throw up 1,000 to 1,500 words on your front page. Really optimize on those keywords, and that will put you in the forefront when it comes to content. The second thing I want to talk about is something called citations. Now, if I go over here to Google, I've typed in flower shop in Washington in this area, and I don't want to butcher this name, so I'm not going to try to say it. But what a citation pretty much is a company's name, a company's address, right, and a company's phone number listed in different online directories. And so Google is a directory, right? Facebook is a directory. Yelp is a directory. Yellow Pages is another different directory. And there are so many other directories. And so the reason this is important is the more directories you are in, the higher up you will appear in this area, which is called the Google Map Pack. So Buds and Blooms, they have a good amount of citations, a lot, probably more than their competition down here. And so this is the reason they are at the top. And they also have a Google My Business. They have a Google My Business page. This helps with this citations really helps with this as well. And like I said, it's just an easier way for clients to find you. Google loves convenience. And so in any way that you can provide convenience for your clients, Google loves to see that, and that they pay attention to that when they are trying to figure out who to rank higher and who to rank lower, right? Now, I use a tool for this called WhiteSpark when I'm talking about citations. And so pretty much WhiteSpark just tells me which directories you are in and how many of them you have. And so right now, I can see that you've got what popped up as 2 citation sources. However, in this one directory, the authority, right, the domain authority is a 20. And you want to have domain authorities that are higher in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, because Google pays attention to that as well. And so look at it as Google trying to validate your business, right? And so in order for them to recommend you to people who are searching for you online, they want to make sure that you're valid. And so these key things play into how valid Google sees you as. And so I came over here in WhiteSpark as well, and I put in the competitions information, and I see they have 10 citation sources, right? And so no wonder they are one of the top. They are at the top when I typed in flower shops in Washington in your area. It's because of, one of the big reasons is because of their citation sources. Now, the third and final tip I want to go over has to do with something called backlinks. Now, for this, we use a tool called Ahrefs. And Ahrefs allows us to see exactly your how many backlinks you have and from what sources you have them, right? And so I'm going to come back here to the dashboard. And there are other tools that can do this, but each one is different. And I like Ahrefs because it's the closest to Google Analytics that I have found. And so right here, I can see that you have one referring domain giving you one backlink. And pretty much all a backlink is it is a website or a platform or a business that is sharing their authority with you. And so normally, I don't know if you've ever seen, you go on a website, there is maybe a section of words and it's highlighted, and you can click on it and it'll redirect you somewhere else, either on that specific website or to another site. And that is called a backlink. They are sharing their authority with you. They're passing power back to you. Or you may have even heard of the term link juice. They are passing link juice back to you. And so backlinks are very important because because you're sharing authority, that highly affects your score, your authority score, domain rating, and your URL when it comes to Google and how Google sees you and how much they trust you, right? And so, like I said, one referring domain giving you one backlink. Unfortunately, this is not resulting in authority for you. And so that's important to get that up. And so what we need to do is get some powerful backlinks linking back to your site from very authoritative sources. And I can see right here that the one you have is in local.yahoo.com. Now, for your competition, I put their information in Ahrefs as well. And I can see, let me go back here. Let's see here. So I put in Butts and Blooms. They have 107 referring domains, authoritative sources, passing back almost 8,000 backlinks. Their URL strength score is pretty high. However, I am surprised that their domain authority is only at a 0.8. It is not hard to beat this out. So even though they've got 8,000 backlinks, it's almost like their bark is worse than their bite, right? Because it's not really resulting in much. It's not doing a whole lot for them here. And so I can click on this and see exactly which backlinks they have. And we can go in and explore those for you, for your business, and see which ones are very authoritative, which ones are not doing such a great job, right? And so pretty much, Ryann, that's all I've got for you today. I hope these tips have been helpful for you, and I hope it's been insightful and informative I hope you enjoyed it. And so if you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, reach out to Amanda, and we would love to help you answer any questions that you might have. And we hope to talk to you soon. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.